Good morning, everybody. How are you all on this wonderful morning? I am going to have to start off with a admission, a caveat. I'm feeling a bit ill today, so if I sound funny, it's not my microphone. It's probably me. Let's just check to see if the microphone is actually working. It is. That looks good. Nice. That's good. Oh. Right. The do item. Dashboard. Previous. That never gets old. Okay. Cool. So, today, after being away for 2 weeks, I am continuing on the Ember CLI addon-docs migrator. So we made some good progress 2 weeks ago. 3 weeks ago, depending on how you count. We have a template that kind of works, I think. And that means that we can now move on to the more fun stuff of the actual migrator, the thing that automatically moves your stuff across to the right place. Which is nice, which is good. What else is there? Is there anything else of interest? Oh yeah, I added a new channel points thing down there in the chat. So if you can all have a look in there and see if there's anything in there that you might want to spend your channel points on. Okay, so what do we have? We have Ember phone input, which we were running. I think actually I have field template. One, two. Put it here. Here? It is in here. Ha ha ha. Let's go with an npm. Ooh, no. I need to shout. We'll go with an npm start in here. Oh no. I had to install whatever the thing is. Pins your node version to things, and I hate it. I hate everything about it. What's it called? Volta. How do I disable Volta? Uninstall it. Turn it off. Anybody know how I can turn it off? I'm gonna just do nvm use system. What do we got? That's probably in here. Let's try in here. When you pick up a project that you haven't touched in 3 weeks, 2 weeks, depending on how you count. Oh well. Probably put on do not disturb. The old computer there. Luxy, do not disturb. I'd love if there was one until this afternoon. There isn't. Pretty sure I had to link package. Field guide. Oh. Oh, because I released... Yeah, so the last thing that I remember doing is... It looks here. Look, we've got no... Field guide docs template. Have a look here. Addon-docs template. Let's see if I actually released it. Yeah, 1.0. Why? That's a 1.0 there. Last published a year ago. Interesting. Why did I reset? Guess shouldn't do that. Maybe it's... No, this is all wrong. This is all wrong. Let's have a look, see. Oh, when you mess things up because you're being silly. Okay, so we're gonna go into here, fork, have a look, see where my... So many things that are just broken here. Package, JSON, repository. Added that up. Inside. Good. Okay. I think my computer's a bit slower today because I'm trying out my first free screen setup. Poor computer is showing its age. What are we doing? Have any releases? No release. No tags. I must have deleted the tag. This screen because I like to have them on screen. There are no tags in here either. Okay. Right. We haven't pushed this yet, so we can edit things. We can, in fact, drop that reset, and then we can add our changelog in as 1.1, and then whatever we've kind of gotten. And we go in here, and we just want to interactive rebase, drop that. Don't want it. Now we want to release it. MP. This must have been the thing that I was in the middle of doing at the last 5 minutes of my last stream. We got there in the end. In less than 10 minutes it took me to onboard back onto the last thing I was working on. Is that a good thing? MP is probably going to explode actually. I submitted an issue to their repo to say that it does like a full-on kernel panic. Oh, my brain is not there this morning. Segmentation fault. Like full-on node has died. Everything has died. You cannot continue. like it's stuck doing. There are lots of files that'll make it down. Come on. That. I've got our RM, RF node modules. What the problem is, like for some reason, it's not ignoring node modules. It's doing its like verification of whether you're ready to actually publish this now. Hey Raj, welcome, welcome. Welcome to the stream. First time chat. Good to see you. NP, let's go. Ah, this is exactly what we want. Oh god, this is so much stuff. The following files will not be part of your published package. Yeah, that looks right. Yeah, that looks right. Following new files will be published for the first time. Add-on, dials, add-on, app, config, docs. Docs, that's an interesting one. Yeah, sure, why not? Genie Mac, what's that about? Odd one, I think. I think that's all of the history of EmberCLI addon-docs. Because this started as like a fork of EmberCLI addon-docs, just the template. Plenty of prerequisite checks. Let's check one thing. Package JSON Ember compatible. Won't take forever to get through this. NP does a whole bunch of stuff when you're deploying. It like checks that you're on master, that you've like pulled the latest versions, etc., etc. But it also runs test. But our test in Emberland is now like, hey, run everything with prefix lint and prefix test. And then there's test Ember, which just runs Ember test. And then you have, in the normal blueprint, you have test compatibility, which does Ember try each. And if anybody's not familiar with Ember, we have this idea in Ember where you can do Ember try. Let's have a look at the Travis YAML down here. And you can test your add-on against multiple different versions of Ember all at once. Obviously Travis is a bit of a bad example here, but it's the easiest way to see the list of all of the scenarios that you can do. And it's pretty handy. Means that your add-on can be docs hero, ambiguous class paths. And do we care? I don't think I care. I'm going to np YOLO. But yeah, so if you don't fix the test, the package JSON, you could be accidentally running Ember try for each of the different versions of I really need to get them to fix that issue. But yeah, trying to run Ember try tests while you're trying to deploy, especially when you're live on stream, it's yes, minor. Definitely take too long. I can be hacksaw now for however long this is, 30 seconds. Get the rest of my keys. Oh, I should probably deprecate it. Not deprecate it. Redact it. This one. It's one of my favorite screens. I want to make it pixelated, but that is not supported in the OBS version that I'm using right now. And I can turn off redacted. Successfully published field guide, addon-docs template. Oh, somebody's trying to get a hold of me. And now I have to set my it's actually opened up the, like, it opens up a browser for you to like add information. I've got it on another screen over there. Cool. So now we have released 1.1. That means that, going back to our little example here, we have Ember phone input. We want to npm I field guide addon-docs. And this should install 1.1. And then everything should be hunky-dory. For now, at least. Addon-docs. And for 1.1 there. Should I be using Yarn because they use Yarn? Probably. Here. Okay, what do we think? Ooh, 1.1. So now, if we do this, npm start. Excuse me. I'm on Ember serve. Funny URL, I think. I think they don't. The people who own the Ember phone input don't leave the old port. Yeah, so I was right. 4202. Yeah. Localhost 4202. Interesting. That is an issue with tests dummy app config targets. So what your targets file does is it tells your compiling system which browsers to target. And as it says there, last one, etc., etc. But you also need node current. Should probably be that type of string. Which means, like, when you're running I think I need to start it again. When you're running like npm start here in Node, so I'm running Node locally, this is telling me that I also need to build the Ember app for the version of Node that I'm currently running. What current means here. And because we're running like fastboot, which runs the app in server, that's what we get. Like we could have done question mark fastboot equals false, but that's no fun. Excuse me. So this is probably gonna think about starting sometime soon. Still thinking about it. I think they've got a new selection of lo-fi music. This deprecation. Oh, it's a deprecation. Way, look at this. This looks great. Read the docs. Yes, then we have this issue about the order of things being all funky. On this page, lazy loading. Okay. Is it? Oh, it's because it's long. That's fine. Cool. So, the goal for today. Oh, we're in the wrong task. Next task item. So, we've deployed our addon-docs template. That's the first task is now done, I would say. The next thing that I want to do, like obviously there's some improvements that need to be made here. We talked about it last time that we need a system to be able to define the order on the left hand side because that's problematic as it is. That's fine. Oh, big stretch. So what I'm going to do next though, to try and like kickstart this in the community to try and help people migrate things, is the next step is to continue working on my ECAD migrator, Ember CLI addon-docs migrator, so that like if we look here, this is kind of the so we have a bunch of stuff here that's like changes. This is the changes that I needed to manually make to get this to work. There's a whole bunch of stuff. And we need to make this automatic, not manual. So I'm going to by going here, I do this thing. Oh, that's the direction. This one. Open fork. Guess we don't. Stream master. You just got a bunch of changes. So could say it's field guide, and we just call it. We'll call it a bit like new branch. Target or working version. Then we're going to just commit all of this as a whip. then we can go back to field guide. And the idea now is that we can essentially look at the diff between where we are now. Loading, just broken. Don't need the template anymore for now. We can essentially say git diff Can you do that? Yeah. So essentially now we've got a diff that's kind of like an instruction. That's what we want it to look like. And yeah, we can work on that in our next segment. So for now, let's have our just chatting because we've done a Pomodoro. Okay, I'm gonna see how many people there are in the chat. How do I do that? I don't have a lot of people here today. Why that is? Something going on Twitch where there's like everybody else is being watched. A lot of people this morning, I guess. A lot of viewers in the places. Ooh, 155 viewers. Pretty far down this list right now. 2 viewers. Wee. Make it say JavaScript. Edit stream info. Tags. Yeah, just is what it is. How is everybody anyway? My 2 viewers. Tell me, how's your day going? Ooh-wee. I'm glad for that hardware mute button on the microphone. Helps me when off. One of the other. Usually it's not. Is here. Interesting. I guess it's a good thing that we're having more competition in the Twitch world. More people wanting to stream in the software and game development section. More is always better. Maybe I need to put some keywords in to my title next time. AST migrator or Bitcoin blockchain AST recombobulator. What do we think? Yeah, I think you're right, Pretzel. Yeah, what's it say? Palm trees. Umber by palm tree. Actually, it's interesting. Pretzel has been... I think it's a different music select. Updated everything. We've shut down a few of the... few of the... categories that I can't actually play without paying. The good ones are still there. Lo-fi for this. jazz is still there. There's a few more interesting songs as well. Nice chill Thursday morning. Thursday, right? Looking forward to getting stuck into this next bit now. It's going to be the tough bit. Well, I suppose it's got a little bit of work in there already. Let's find out. Let's find out what I've already done and what needs to be done. So, excuse me. So the idea is that we have this ECAD migrator. ECAD. Semicolon. Okay, fine. Okay. Okay, so what do I have? Movie CAD. Move existing docs. So what do I have? Okay, here we go. Aha. Okay, so remove ECAD, install field guide, move existing docs. Which for some reason is not async because it's all sync. Process file. Or lib. Ooh, I've got a lib folder. Look at this. Ember template recast. Wow. Oh, you want font size? Yes, sure thing, Raj. Apologies. And let's get rid of that for now. Thank you for keeping me honest, Raj. Cool. This is already trying to get rid of the docs demo stuff. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. Well, let's run it and see what happens. So, CAD migrator. So we can just go, let's do pwd in here. I think I can just go bin CAD migrator. Removing EmberCLI addon-docs, EmberCLI addon-docs YUI. Where does it remove it? Oh, yarn. Interesting. Probably check. With yarn. Why don't we just replace it in the package JSON? Okay, so what we're doing here is we're finding everything that starts with EmberCLI addon-docs, and we're removing them. And then we're running yarn. I don't know if I like that. Okay, well, because it just takes forever. I don't know. Then we're installing packages. This might take a couple of minutes. Ember install, I think. And it's like with the positive stream. Yes, 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 yes. Because it asks, do you want to override stuff? Yeah, I remember solving this like a few weeks ago, and this made me really happy because that was quite a hard thing to figure out. Node streams. Whew. Oh, see, look. You're done installing packages, and then it's like, but then it's like, override. Yes, please. Done installing packages, ignoring. Okay, cool. So, what do we got? We got some of the stuff. Oh, no, Google. Every time I say, okay, cool, thinks, no, I'm not talking to you. Yeah, my wife is texting me. That's not urgent. That's okay. Okay, so templates, components, docs. We've got docs folder that seems to be empty. Oh, thought it was empty. Okay, so we've got some stuff. Let's see. I think it's going to break because there's a to-do there where I need to delete some stuff. Or it's not going to show the field guide stuff, rather. I'm going to try and not do any of this stuff manually so I can make sure that as I'm writing the script, it does each of the things. I'm plugged into power and it's power's going down. Going through a dongle. Probably not great when you're streaming, but that's okay. Unexpected token question mark. So that's another thing we need to do. Add it to our to-do list. Let's close other tabs. Yes. So make sure there are no application routes. Yeah, that's fine. We will need to add, what is it? A node current. Cool. let's do that first. So I've already done this upstream to EmberCLI fast boot. The problem is that the EmberCLI fast boot hasn't been released in a very long time. I could make it use the beta, but that's also not the best thing to do. Instead, what I'm going to do is I'm going to steal, flagrant stealing of the code in here. Just recast. I think we've already got. Yeah, so we've already got EmberCLI add-on, Ember template recast, but we don't have recast. So npmi recast, and we want to probably move these in here, right? Don't you think? Existing docs. This should become a lib, new file. Docs. And then module port docs. Ooh, doc function. But not used. Remove CAD. That one next. Oh. I did. Make sure that your hands are in the right place when you're typing. Just need to get rid of no console from this. Because we're using it everywhere. Okay, and then we want. Ooh. Someone's at the front door. PPD again. Lib, new file, install fieldguide.js, deal the implementation. Okay. Readable. Perfect. Going with someone else. Oh, no. Going. Import no dynamic require. Then the other one will work. Cool. Fix that. Whatever, new lines, whatever. Process. Probably move the move controller into this file because it's only used one place. A new line and reject. Oh, new line. Come on. It's a positive stream. There is no rejection. Come on. Come on, folks. Yeah, don't need to do then. So, field guide. Come on. Comment. Comment. Why are you complaining? Look at this lovely structured script now. Everything's coming in from lib and we're doing this. That's great. Okay, so I'm gonna now do a wait. Node. File, add no target. Yes. That is going to be essentially this stuff. It's going to be just going to be this targets file. Going a bit. Const. Okie dokie, what's going on here? Boom boom. Capital N. Code. Node target. Node target. Cool. Oh my god. Training gun. Want a trailing gun? Playing a bit. Yeah, they're coming. What is going on? Money is lent. Dang. Okay. Let's use destructuring if there, no doubt. Never reassigned. Okay. Essentially, like, this is a lot of work. It's just like, if there's not a node property, a node anything, make sure that there's node current in it. It's a really complicated way of saying all of that. So what we're going to do real quick is, because that's been done, do that. And now just run recad migrator. Boom. And checking the code, we should have targets node current, like magic. Fantastico. Game start. Just as the music is building. Perfect time. Now it won't have the same error, the like a unexpected token, because it's being transpiled correctly. Could not find module EmberCLI addon-docs router imported from dummy router. So what I think we need to do we just need to zero this out. Just don't want any of this. We just want to make it the standard router. It would be really super cool. We could generate a router. Can we generate a router? Get blueprints. It won't be. It's always going to be this file. This file. Poop. Dummy. No, it's not this file. It's very subtly different. It's easier. It's add-on files. Interesting. It doesn't have it. Because it'll be executing the app add-on. It'll be executing the app blueprint with dummy. So I'm gonna do a hack here. Ember add-on output. And for the majority of things that this supports, this will work. We're really only going for majority right now. This is what the router should look like. It should just look like this. No changes. So I'm going to add migrator. that's done. What I'm gonna do. Oh wait. Reset router. And do new file. Oh, I know their time is up, but go on. We'll do a break. Save it there. And then we'll do our break, and then we'll come back, and we'll know exactly what we want to do. Oh, actually, hold on. Before we do that, I'll do it after the break. It's fine. Just chatting. Hello, everybody. Oh, look, I kind of break outside my little box. So what do we think so far? Are we interested? Is this a reasonable stream? You know what I'm going to do? I heard that if you run ad breaks regularly, it stops people from seeing like pre-roll ads. I'm gonna do that now. We're gonna break anyway. I'll do a 1 minute ad break for any of our non-subscribers. Pre-roll ads are disabled for 21 minutes. So for non-subs, they're all gone watching an ad. Or I guess some countries they don't have ads they run. So everybody who's left right now are special. Are they lucky or they've subbed to the channel. You'll see like above my head in the main in the development scene, there's like a sub goal to our next emoji, or emote rather. But yeah, it's not really my goal. It's just I'd like to have more emotes, but it's the only way that they allow me to do it. Yeah, c'est la vie. Welcome back to anybody who did get an ad. I'd be curious if anybody did. If there's anybody watching and wants to tell me they did get an ad, let me know in the chat. Let me know. And let me know what you think about me like running an ad at the Pomodoro breaks. Just curious. See what the Twitch is like at the moment. Twitch.tv. There are some big hitters in the software and game development channels at the moment. 188 viewers, 167 viewers, 132 viewers. Lots and lots of people. Quite far down this list. Okay. Got a small group of people that I like chatting to. Quiet today, but that's not a big deal either. We changed the title of this to Pomodoro break or something. See if I can do that. Just chatting. Oh, it's a PNG. Urgh. How do I do this? I do this. Now I can mess with it without text. Add source. No, I want a new source. Just chatting. Text. Text wants to be just chatting. Font family, it's like... I know what the font family for this thing is. It's like a Montserrat. Montserrat. And it's like... Oh, it needs to be... bold. I bold it? Font style. Montserrat. Bold. Oh, that's better. Then I want it to be bigger. I think that's all I need. I can get rid of the PNG. And then I can transition. Did you notice any difference? The difference is that I can now change this text to be O-M-O-D-O or O break. Because that's what it is. It's a Pomodoro break. That's much better. Because it's not just it is just chatting, but this is why we're just chatting. It's a Pomodoro break. Cool. Now that the break is over and that little funniness is finished, I'm going to go back to programming. Welcome back. Okay, so what we want to do for reset router is we just want to write this file. Copy project path. I'm going to do write file sync, name of the file, and the value of the file. This. So boom, boom, boom. Const. RFS. I'm going to do exports equals reset. Boom, 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 boom. Come on, folks. File sync. That's it. Boom. That router. Okay. Let's run it again. The router will change, so we can just probably we'll run the migrator again. Boom. Do npm start up here. Yes. Running the migrator in the bottom. While that's running, we can just down one by one. And let's check that it did the thing. Look at that. Thing of beauty. Oh, that's really running. Boom. Would you look at that? Seem to have an error though. Console. Nav list. Sorted talks as sorted talk. Okay. Have a look at this docs all talk. Oh, I know what's wrong. So the next thing that one's done. But move existing docs as well. The next thing that we need to do is in here. If you look in app roots, controllers. Oh, I'm in the wrong place. Test dummy roots docs. Like, we just need to kill these. No? I think so. Just gonna delete them. How do you a sec. Camera. That it? Doing it. A bit of a strange one. Anyway, let's do a thing. Remove roots. New file. Remove roots.js. Function. Remove roots. And we want to delete all of the roots. Everything in there. Copy project path. Bing bada boom. Unlink sync. Link sync. Boom. Make it rain. Okay, so now our ECAD migrator is in there. Remove roots. Let's see what happens. Oh, import. Oopsie daisy. I do miss using imports probably, because this this thing here would be much easier. It'd just be export default function remove roots. Nice. Oh, because it needs to be const join. Those require path to dir equal blah dir join dir file. Boom. That require boom. So the question is, how do I unlink non-empty files? Folders. Curse it. MC. Is that a thing? I need to pause for a little minute. My wife is asking for a little bit of help. I'll be right back. Hello, everybody. I am back. Sorry about that. I often try to help my wife get out the door. So she's going out to meet a friend of hers with my youngest, while my eldest is in creche, and she needed a bit of help getting the buggy back together. Yeah, it's a new one, RM sync. Was it introduced as a 14? Did you check if something's a file or a directory? Just make sure that you use node 14 for this. What node am I using? I'm just going to install. I mean that you need node. Excuse me. Let's just force it to be node 14. Okay, LTS is 16. Boom. Have to upgrade my system. Recommended from most users. Oh. Move to bin, sure thing. Now what node version do we have? Node B. Close that. Open it. Installed 16 as my system. Okay, and then let's do add migrator. Boom. And it's removed our roots. Fantastico. Exactly what I want. That's done. We can move on. Oh, look at this. We don't have our index. What happened to our index? So we need an index MD, but that will come from looks like we deleted things. something weird going on here. Okay, so let's have a look at our diff. So in our working version, we have a here. Okay, we pulled out all the router stuff, that's fine. Whatever. We've got the trailing history, which I'm pretty sure we'll have already because it's field guide stuff. Wait, where's my docs? Hello, Min the Me. Welcome, welcome. Welcome to the stream. There's a new one. Docs index MD. That's in 20 seconds we can talk. Indeed we can. Boom, and there we go. Let's run to just chatting. And let's talk. And for the people, ooh, my new text, Pomodoro break instead of just chatting. You missed that if you've just joined. And we have a few people just joining. I can't do another ad. I can do another ad in 1 minute. So I was trying this on my last Pomodoro break, Min the Me, that I'm running ads so that people don't get pre-rolls. It won't affect you because you are a subscriber, so you wouldn't get a pre-roll anyway, but it prevents people missing the actual coding part and they miss the just chatting part. You had an awesome talk with your colleagues. That's always good. Fixing the world's problems, no doubt. I'm doing good. So the bit that you would have missed at the beginning, we made sure that the template, the field guide template, addon-docs template, was deployed. And then let me run this ad break. So anybody who's not a subscriber, see you in a minute. Pre-roll ads are disabled for 21 minutes. Cool, that's perfect. That's what we want. So we made sure that the addon-docs template was deployed, and last time, many weeks ago at this stage, we had it running locally. So I kind of like committed that as on a branch, as a work in progress branch, so that this is what we need to make it look like. And that's what I was looking at when you just joined. Essentially, we now need to make the script, the migrator part of it, do what I've already done. It's not CSS time. We did that last time. Now it's AST time and node time. It's not CSS time, but remember our community challenges. There's plenty of CSS in some of those. And also, you would have missed as well, I've added 2 new community challenges as well. I've got a Rust challenge in there. Ooh, fancy. And also, what did I do? Yes. You should be getting points now that you've joined us. yeah, so we're making good progress on this migrator, and the goal for today was that we should have something that other people can try, and like the likelihood is that it won't work, but it's we can finally start shouting about it and saying, hey, if you've got EmberCLI addon-docs, give it a go. In fact, I'm going to have to change my power situation because I might run out of second. I can do off. Am I still here? 5% battery. Doesn't look like it's shutting down. I can ask Novox. Yes, something beta that Novox might want to use. We love you, Novox. But you are definitely known for trying all of the things that are not quite ready yet. But yeah, we should have something reasonable for people to try today, by the end of today. So we'll be able to be releasing things and thinking about things, etc., which is nice. Have I tried set already? Yes, I have tried set. For anybody who doesn't know, set is a game that Min the Me was building. I tried it the day after you first shared it with me, Min the Me. So before it had an easy mode, before it had a hints mode, and I had no idea what's going on. It's pretty cool. Do you want to share the link to it and people? Oh, actually, let me go back to programming. So now, if you share the link to it, yes, that's what I wanted. So now it's in the video. So set the game.netlify.app. Let me just bring that up here while I'm here. But yes, so it's a really good fun. I'm very bad at it. Boom, boom. Yeah, look, I got a set. Woohoo! I am not the best at this game. I have to do it like I don't have the intuition for it. I have to do the like one by one. It's like let's start with one. This is and then like there are one. Yeah. Anyway, but yeah, it's a very fun game if anybody wants to try it out. Anyway, I digress. Back to programming. Yes, keeping me honest, Min the Me. Okay, so where was I? Yes, so I was looking at fork and trying to see what's wrong. What have I done wrong? So I'm going to have a look at docs here. So we have docs components, docs usage, docs action handling, docs index, docs index, docs lazy loading. We have docs index is missing. What's docs index then? New installation. So we want to rename that to index. Has to be. Now everything broke. See what's happening. We have installation. Oh, index.hbs. That's why it's not working. Because it should be an MD. Now, let's see what we've done here. What have we done wrong? Move existing docs. Let's see what move existing docs is doing. File names. Process file. So our process file should always output an MD. Then we want to go replace bash dollar backslash HBS with dot MD. We always want it to be a markdown file. Okay. So this is interesting now because we now let's just do it. Cool. So, cancel you. What we're gonna do is we're crazy. We're gonna git reset hard head. Oh, my work is gone. And we're going to run the migrator again from scratch. So this is now field guide has no changes. Oh, it still has a bunch of stuff. Do git clean fd moving docs. Cool. So now it's clean. We're in line with upstream master when I last fetched, but that's okay. And we're just going to run the migrator again. It's going to do its stuff. So this takes a little while because, you know, various bits and pieces take a long time. What I could probably do actually git reset hard head. Cool. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna comment out move existing docs because this one will want to run a few times. Okay. We're gonna run the migrator, everything but move existing docs. We're gonna commit, and then we're gonna just run move existing docs as many times as we need. And it'll be move reset, move reset, move reset, just so that we're always doing the right thing here. Now it's an interesting one because we could probably set this up as a test so that we don't have to run it on a real repo. But I'm wondering, I don't know which of those two things is faster. Might be faster to set up a test just for this one thing. That Actually, I've done it before, not so long ago. If this gets annoying this time around, we'll set up a test. The next one. How's that sound? Nice compromise. Good news is as well, my battery is now charging again, which is good. So we have to install our packages twice because they're bug in EmberCLI, which is fine. Sadness. What we probably need to do is like add some logging to each of these. Probably even make it automated. Do like yeah, we could make. I don't know, we'll do that next time when we add a new thing. Make an array and just cool. So now we have stuff, but the docs not have been moved. Ah, so this is interesting. We've got the default field guide. Oh no, that's the wrong one. I'm going here. I want to add everything. I'll go whip all but move docs. Cool. Now we can do the opposite. We can go back in here, close that, and comment out all these. Blech. Then we can uncomment this one, and then we can run it again. Move existing docs. Move existing docs. Move existing docs. Move existing docs. I tried to add an await to it. That doesn't work. No, that's not the problem. Did I break something? Second replace is the only thing that I've changed. That's inside. Rename. Copy. Ecad migrator. Paste. Same thing. Move existing docs. Save it. X. Y directory. Existing docs. Is something wrong? Ah, weird. Very odd. Okay, done. Now, npm start. We have our index markdown, but the contents of this are wrong. So we'll need to fix this and make it look the way that it needs to look. Whew, took me a while to get there. Serving. Okie dokie, let's have a look-see. Interesting. Cool. Is it broken? Console. So link to. There is no root name docs. Blah. Doxy. Yeah, that's an interesting one. Docs. Just docs. And then we have to rename this. But there should be a docs.installation then. Oh, it's not. Yeah, so we can't do link to. So this is another one of our to-do lists. It was in here, wasn't it? Revert docs link blah to show to lazy loading, essentially docs lazy loading. Yeah. Fun. But it's not just docs link. We need to do the same to link tos. What did we do in our last time? In the working version whip in index? No. Docs index. So we need to find link tos that root to something and then just route them to show. Okay. Fun. Okay. Good thing we have a process file thing here already. And let's go in and steal our indexMD. Let's do some AST magic. AST Explorer. Qu'est-ce que se passe? Is that like what's happening? Where am I? I'm going to is it handlebars? Handlebars it is. Recast, exactly. Boom. And we want to change the link tos. What? This one. Children. Children. Qu'est-ce que c'est? Qu'est-ce que qui se passe? Oh. French question words are like the bane of my existence. Ooh. First time chat from viewer. Dagley looks a bit like tree sitter. I don't know what tree sitter is. So I don't know if you know much about ASTs, but essentially AST Explorer, if you're doing anything like ESLint or anything that uses ASTs, this is like a necessary tool. Drop your code on the left hand side and then you just like explore on the right hand side. Essentially what I'm doing is I'm trying to find this link to this thing here at the bottom. And I now have found out that it's an element node. So in my little thing down here, process file, I've already got something that is like doing stuff to block statements. I now want to do stuff to element nodes. Node. And what I want to do is if tag, if not node.tag equals link to turn node, I assume. And then down here we know we're in a link to. What I want to do is I want to change, I want to take I want to find the attribute whose name is root. Const root atter equals node.attributes.find, and it's name ptr, where atter.name equals at root. Okay, you want some brackets? I'll give you some brackets. Now we've got a root atter. That root is going to be dot separated, so I want to replace all the dots with forward slashes. Value.cars. God, terrible. Const equals root atter value.cars here dot replace dots with forward slashes. Treesitter is a parser for text editors that gives out AST. Those ASTs can be used for highlighting, jumping around fast. It's made that you can handle thousands of keys per second, making your editor slower. Let's have a look, see. I don't know which one it would go in, but I know there's markdown ones, remark, and you can have like just general markdown ones in here. But yeah, where are we? Handlebars. All ASTs are pretty much the same. Well, I'm not gonna. That's a bit reductive, but the idea is that they all are at least outputting JSON or something that is processable. So yeah, it would make sense that it looks similar. So that's now our new root. Now what I want to do is I want to set the root adder. Root adder dot value dot cars equals show And I want to create a new B. Then I want to do B dot. See, I need to build this now. Like, this is the bit that I hate the most. I want to build a attribute. Atter node. Model. Maybe. So not gonna work. Then I want to push that into node.attributes.push model. And that's it. And that's essentially what we want to do. We'll see. Look at your faith in me, min the me. Git reset hard head. Now we're going to run it again. We're just running that one thing. Cannot read properly value of undefined. Oh, wait a minute. Speed atter node is not a function. So this is the bit that I never know. Like, these builders come from env, plugin env. Like, how do I find out what the... Ooh, what's this? How do I find out what the API for those builders are? I can never find it. The list of known builders around here. Ooh, here we go. Broken again. Where's my known builders? It's an atter. Build atter. Name value. Build an atter. Name value. That'll do it. Cannot read properly length of undefined. Huh? Let's reset and then try it again. Cannot read properly length of undefined. What does that mean? Visit key. Maybe if I just return. Bet you it's because I'm pushing this in. Yeah, so it's when I'm pushing. How do I add an attribute? Maybe I have to node attributes equals dash node dot attributes with a model. How's that sound? What do we think? I don't care. Why are you telling me that I can't assign things? Cannot read properly, length of undefined. Right, let's have a look at that builder again. Same error. Don't understand. Bigger. Docs installation. It's the what we want it to be. I don't know what this is giving out about. 104. How do I add attribute? Time for lunch on the mainland. Good luck with your lunch. Ember template recast add. Tests. Oh, we've run out of time. Let me have a look. See, I'll probably do another Pomodoro. My wife is out, so what I'll do is I will go and do my Pomodoro break, and now that I'm getting into the habit of it, I'll run another 1 minute ad just to stop any pre-rolls for anybody. Ooh, What's this? Dragon Blood. Ooh, welcome, Dragon Blood. Good to see you. Almost there. We are... we are 680. 676 channel points away. Right, I'm going to run my ad so that we disable pre-rolls. Yeah, 5% away, Dragon Blood. Right, so anybody who's not a sub is off watching a 1-minute ad. Also, a few people who are lucky because they don't have any ads in their country. But you beautiful subscribers, like yourself, Dragon Blood, you get 1 minute time with me for free. Alone, rather. Not for free. Thank you very much. Yeah, we're very close to doing this front-end mentor thing. Like, I know that there are at least 5 viewers at the moment, and I'm pretty sure just viewing the stream will give you enough points to push that over the edge. And that'll mean that's what's next week. We get there. Well, I'm hanging around for an extra half an hour today, so I'm not finishing in 8 minutes like I would usually. So you might collect those the stream points. You never know. I've also tempted you all with some new rewards. There's a Rust challenge one, because I'm in the process of learning Rust. Nice. That's an instant one. So if anybody wants me to do a Rust challenge on exorcism.org, they can always use their channel points for that. They're not contributing them to the large community challenge. Do you get to pick the challenge? No. It's probably going to be the next one that I have on the list. I guess I don't really know how exorcism works. Like there's a curriculum that I'm following at the moment, but there's 100 challenges, but only 4 left in the curriculum. So I guess once I finish the curriculum, it will just be whichever one. But yeah, I guess if it's unlocked, then I guess you could pick it. Can we veto them? You just want me to struggle. I wouldn't mind you picking if that's what it allows you to do. But I am sitting here as an unconfident person, not really sure how exorcism works. So I am happy for it all to work. Entertainment value. Not fun unless I'm crying by the end of it. But we're already feeling that with his ASTs. Ooh, why do you give me such grief? I need to find somebody who's using Ember template recast to build an atter. I don't know why it's not working. Things that make you go, Almost there though. Got a bit of a longer stream today. It's going to be very long by the end of it. And here we go. Let's go back to the programming. Okie dokie. Oh, and for all this time, I've been on the wrong task. Next task item. Why did I build a dashboard to change the tasks if I don't use it? Oh well. So, let's have a think. Let's have a look at what it's complaining about. Saying, cannot read property length of undefined in traverse. 104. We've done this already. Had a look at that. We didn't see. Didn't see it. Didn't see anything interesting here. Keys. Node type. Is there a bug in the see if we can get more information. 104. Just to make sure it's the same node that we're complaining about. Oh. Oh, it's a text node. Come on, there we go. B.text root. Let's undo our vim so we don't get inundated. Did it do its thing? Did it work? Docs? No. Docs. Index. Okay, I'm going to reset her head. Cool. Concepts, blah blah blah, that's fine. I'm gonna migrate it. Index to MD. No. Oh, that's interesting. I actually need to put at in the model name. Interesting, Mr. Bond. Yeah, look at us. Look at us. It needs to be at model. Get rid of some of these console logs now. Change that. Don't need that anymore because that wasn't the problem. Do that. Cool. So now we're going to reset hard head and then run this bad boy again. And then we open it up and see what's inside. Model. Look at that. And then we'll see if we're still running. We are still running. Yep. What do we think? Oh, no error. Oh man, word. Well, that's interesting. Okay, go back to this. Okay. Let's try docs. Will bring us to docs index. Let's bring us to docs installation, which explodes for some reason. Cannot read properties of undefined. Reading rest. Highlight. Something wrong with our highlight.js installation. Oh, it needs to be bash. Really? Pain in the bum. Okay, and now there's one last thing that we have to do. We have to get this docs link thing. Oh, really? Yeah, docs link. Boom. Now, I don't know if this is going to show up in our AST Explorer. Mustache statement. Yeah, buddy! We're going to be able to do this. Yes. Okay. What did I say I wanted it to be? To do, make sure there's no application index, show roots in the dummy app. We've done that. Add current node current to the thing. That's good. So this docs link, lazy loading. Whatever. It needs to be lazy loading. This thing. Okay. So what do we want? We want a mustache statement for the path expression. Is path.original is docs link. Okay. Here we go. Next one. Mustache statement. Copy you. Bing bada boom. Mustache statement node. If node dot path question mark dot path question mark dot original not equal to docs link return. Otherwise how do you remove the node? Can I delete it? Is that a thing? Find out. Reset hardhead. And go. Go docs installation. Close it just in case it's not. Can't. Guess you can go to its parent body. Just change it to a text note. Let's try that. Let's try that. Let's try that. Did a thing. Close tabs to the left. We don't need these ones. Ah! That's nuts. So amazing. This is exactly what we want, because now what we really want is it for it to become God. The first one. And the link. The link is going to be, we need a / at the beginning, and then we need to replace the dots with cool. Okay, so the first path, params 0. So node dot node dot params 0. Dot value, and then second one is going to be / node dot params 1 dot replace dots with. That's it. What we need. Reset hard head. I'm going to do the migrator. No. Dot value. Boom. Installation. Oh, look at that thing of beauty. Mwah. Beautiful. Get rid of these. You know what we need to do? We need to just make sure that config is right, so that SHs are considered as bashes, rather. Cool. Boole. Look at that. Lazy loading. Does it work? It does. Nice one. Probably put the trailing slash as well. That's interesting. But field guide is at the bottom of the screen, not the bottom of the mod. Anyway. Read the docs. No, that's not actually that bad. See, this is the problem. Either docs goes to index. Also, this is wrong. It would be great if we could read that. But if people having to do that manually. But it's also kind of not that bad, because it gets us there. You know? I think it's okay. So this button is wrong because what you should do, CAD migrator, you should pick one. That should be your index. Then in your index, read that. That's your index. Nice. That should be docs. Why is it not going? Is it not doing the docs index thing? The index thing isn't there. It should be like clicking docs gets you to the docs. Bit complicated. Don't know what to do. I think it's good enough for a release. It's like super alpha, but it's there. It means that people can start playing with it and start complaining about it, and then we can go from there. Okay, so boom. Let's do our little do our little bit of magic here to make it yeah, sure, why not? Let step. Don't want to call them. I want them to be boom, 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 boom. Let's step in steps. We want to don't get an index in a for in loop, do you? It's not for in, it's for off. I can't do a for each because I want to. What can we do a for each with? Entries. Node.green. Okay, cool. What is it? Function is let I step. Cool. That's pretty cool. Starting step. Of dollar steps length. How do I get the function name in JavaScript? Name. Good for the end. Cool. Oh, now I need to just do it. Await. Can I do that? Find out. Now, if we just, as the last thing, guide whip, but reset hard here. Boom. Status. Right, and now we're just going to run the thing. And then if this works, I will go, well, I need to go anyway, so can have it running in the background while I do my outro. I'm going to go and get this released maybe at some point today and tweet about it. If you're not following me on Twitter, then that's the place to find out about things like this when they're done. There's a channel that we... Ooh, Lady of Code. Let's go for a quick raid there. I'll do it once my timer ends so that we don't go too soon. go. Go. Start a raid. So, great. Thanks everybody for hanging out with me. I will see you all next week. Hope you have a good rest of the day, and I hope you have a good weekend. Bye everybody.